Hello, beautiful friends. I am Ginny, and today I'm going to share with you a meditation on going within. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. As you feel ready, go ahead and get yourself in a comfortable space. So it's nice to sit up kind of nice and tall with the back long. So you might imagine that gives you every opportunity to stay present during the meditation. It can be really nice to put your feet on the floor so that the soles of the feet are touching something. They could be touching the floor or a pillow. And if you prefer to sit with your legs crossed, that's fine too. You do you. Get yourself in a place where you can stay for a few minutes. And then as you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. And begin to take your attention to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. What's it like to be in your body, experiencing your breath? Just notice that. Notice how it is and let it go. Notice how it is now and let it go again, taking the attention back to the breath. Notice that you have an energetic connection to the earth and that you have a space around you that is filled up with your energy. So your body has your energy and the space around you has your energy, and you have a vibration of energy that is unique. Like your fingerprint, it is like nobody else's. It is just yours. And imagine you might honor that space around you by allowing it to have a lot of your own vibration of energy. And imagine as you are sitting here, listening to my voice, noticing the breath, that if other things come up, you think, oh, I think there's a little bit of anger in my space, or a little bit of a friend or a family member in your space. Imagine you can just let those things go by having the intention to do so. And imagine that you can pull your attention back to the breath. And imagine that you are resting your attention in the center of your head. And that each time you pull your attention back to your breath, you can let everything else go. And you can do that from the center of the head. Begin to notice what comes up when you think about the idea of going within when you are making decisions. Every day, we each make a lot of decisions, seemingly small decisions and seemingly large decisions, lots and lots of them every day. Notice if you have the habit of checking in with yourself before you make decisions. Resting your attention in the center of the head as you're listening and breathing. It can be so easy in our culture to first check in with the internet or with friends and family. You have a lot of wisdom in your body, wisdom that you've collected up over the years, wisdom from the adventure that you've been on during this lifetime. That's unique to you as well. You have a lot of information. What comes up when you think about the idea of creating the habit of going within before you go outside when you're making decisions? Emotion might be coming up. fear, for example, or excitement, allow yourself to notice what comes up and let it go. It's a wonderful habit to notice the emotion that's coming up and then let it go. As you practice, it becomes easier. And notice if you can also notice what emotion is coming up in the physical body. And letting that go. What comes up when you think about creating the habit of going within when you have a decision to make? Is there a lot of resistance? Perhaps it was not modeled in our family when we were young. Perhaps it is not modeled by the people around us now. And yet, consider from a place of neutrality what that might offer you. Can you begin to check in with yourself, honoring the wisdom and experience that you have collected up? And you could even start with checking in on a body level, noticing what comes up on a body level when you consider checking in with yourself. And as you are developing the habit of checking in with yourself, part of that could be to notice how your body's feeling. I have found it to be very valuable to notice the emotion that comes up and also physical feelings. And I'm checking in on something. What comes up for you when you consider creating this habit? Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. What is it like to be you right now? Is your breath long or is it constricted? Imagine you might fill in the breath if it is constricted. Allow it to lengthen, especially the exhalation. We so rarely get our breath down into the belly. And we so rarely take a long, deep exhalation. Notice your breath as you consider the idea of checking in with yourself when you have a decision to make. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice again that you are sitting in this space of your energy. Very often our aura is about 2 feet in every direction. If we're in a space where we have to command the room a little bit more, it might be bigger. Or if we're in a space where we have to tighten things up, it might be smaller. 2 or 3 feet in each direction is a great place to be for a meditation. Know that you can own this space around you, even if there are other people sitting in that, physically sitting within 2 feet of you. You can still own that space as yours and allow it to be filled up with your own unique vibration of energy, simply by having that intention. And now begin to imagine that space around you has a few holes in it where you've cleared some things during this brief meditation. And imagine that you can call back into those empty spaces your own unique vibration that you have left in other places. You can just instantly fill in and have that space filled up with you. Notice again that connection to the earth. And as you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes, bringing yourself back to the space that you're sitting in. Take another deep inhale and exhale. Look around the room where you are. And I always like to stretch a little bit and bend and touch the floor after a meditation. Doing that, if that feels good, if there's space around you to do that, perhaps rolling the shoulders. Thank you for joining us today for this brief meditation. May you have a beautiful day. Namaste.